Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, patch 7.0 MSQ, or Main Scenario Questline, or Main Story Questline. In the last video, we made it to Irvinshire, and we were given a task for the Feat of Pots, which we have hopefully fulfilled by recruiting Von Jondain. Hopefully. So now, Wuk Lamat has a quest for me. A father first. Wuk Lamat needs to pay a visit to the palace. Right then, I have some things to take care of at the palace. While you can pass the time however you like, I'd suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest, and we still have a big journey ahead of us. Alright, back to the cabin! Can I not buy a taco? Probably not. Alright, so it's not too far, is it? No, it isn't. I just head to the marketplace then. And then to forward cabins. Ah, that's the... I'm trying to think of the name. The Bold Quests. Available now. You'll sort that out another time, no? Did I really just miss snap twice? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let's see. Peshekwa. Welcome back, madam. You've had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously waiting on your return. Maration of the Third's promised entourage? I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. Oh, one more thing. You are not to mention this to Wuk Lamat. Alright. I was going to say, isn't she in the palace at the moment? Not sure how this is going to go, but okay. Oh yeah, it's totally a solo duty. Alright, we're fighting the big guy. Sunperch Guard. Give me a second here. Might as well get any little buff I can. The Dawn Servant awaits you within. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience, in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. 655. 655. Yeah, close. Proceed. So this is going to be me fighting him from the trailer then, right? I assume.
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity. And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne. And I've been craving a proper challenge. The Lance Wielder, Stinian, he fought well enough. But our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland.
You could say that.
Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
Why don't we find out? As long as neither of us gets too carried away, I'm not interested in fighting you. Why don't we find out?
A spirited answer. Why not indeed?
There's a song.
The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies. Come! Ready your arms and show me the truth of the tales.
Ah, this song. Defeat the Dawn Servant. Alright. Let's go.
Give it your all! I want to fight to remember!
I've only took down 1%.
Let's test the waters.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see what's gonna happen. Yep.
They didn't even blink.
Fighting through the storm. Leave the shadows far
Have you
behind.
ever fought a viper?
No, I haven't picked up the class yet.
Ha! Let's see how you handle this.
Oh. Oh, you're going that way. So was Viper versus Viper in the trailer.
Very
All right.
well, then.
Oh.
Resolve and Reason Kingdom. All right. Ha! Did you think you had my measure? Take this!
Burning Sun. Oh, that's close. Roll Ender.
We're far from finished. No more holding back.
You're holding back? Uh-oh.
Stay alert.
So does this end when he gets to 50? Can't get out of there, am I? I am.
You'll fight well indeed.
Roll, enter. I'll use arm's length. Nah, still go. Well, he's under 50. No idea when he's ending it, though. Oh. Back to doubling. Oh, come on. You can't expect me to get him down to 0. Are they? Uh-oh.
You really are formidable.
Thank you. I'm not even at level 100 yet. Oh.
Now
Uh-oh.
we'll see what you're truly made of.
Button mash? Button mash! Hell yeah! God, I can't see, it's too glowy. Success!
will do. You've shown me more than enough.
All right.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it.
Yay.
Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble. Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with. Now, a confession. I said I'd crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here. I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter. In some respects, she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your adamant defense could shield Lamati from those who would do her harm. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliyola, but a concerned father. Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamati? Whether he be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
She is young but has potential. She is not ready to rule. Technically, both are correct. I would say she's probably not old enough to rule yet. But while she's young, she does have potential, which she'll hopefully realize on the journey. I'll go for option one. She's young, but she has potential.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lamati thinks she understands our many peoples, their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all four claimants are lacking. This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one. And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne. As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn. Guide Lamat as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I knew it. There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you. You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries. You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Watch over her, champion. Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galloff's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
He knows his firstborn. And he knows the other claimant. Ooh. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after their bouts. Sir Aljar, your lance-wielding friend Stinian, and yourself. Alright. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? Just small favour, nothing more. Well, if that's all it was. Da 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 da. The shape of peace. Wuk Lamat thinks it's time to gather her allies for the road ahead. I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the forward cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover, eh? Okie dokie. I could try that jumping puzzle. No. No, 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 no. No. Not after how long it took Kagane. This might be an easier one, but I'm not risking it. cross off the cards I have, but I know if I go onto the card website, it's just going to be full of card spoilers. Yeah, well, await your companions and continue with the rite of succession. Yes. I can always look after I finish MSQ. Aye. Plus, I have a feeling I know most of them anyway. It's going to be bloody trials and dungeons. Hello, Jean Fontaine. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that so? You're all set to go? I left the oars here prepared to travel in search of work, so I had a few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Von Fontaine. Oh, someone's coming. Shall we depart for Irvinshire, then? A word before you go. Oh, is that the glasses guy? Wuk Lamat. What are you doing here? I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetuating the grave offence of delaying the third promise's departure. Please take up your axe and render my flesh into taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. This is just going to be a recurring thing, this expansion, isn't it? Uh-huh. What was that all about? Where'd I get the like from? I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. And allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrell for 1,000 years. Yet when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it, as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming, and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. So it could be a one-way system in there. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wuk Lamat. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? Well, I think he found the entrance, but he didn't go in it. That's my guess. It seems the legend originated with the yak'tel. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Jean Fontaine, or Von Fontaine, bloody hell, I can't say her name. Von Fontaine safely into the Moblin's care. So on to the rickety old boat. Now we're going to teleport all the way there, or is this going to be like an escort kind of thing? I'm going to have to fight various obstacles on the way. Like we did for the float. Or is this going to be a cutscene? Meanwhile, in kozama'uka. Uh-oh, that sound ain't good.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Step aside.
Oh, one of these guys is going to die here.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawntrail may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
A moment, First Promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me! But he's just a runt.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Your part in this is far from over.
Oh, well, the voice cutscene. Alright. We're back, and We're back, and we've brought with us a willing potsworn. This is Von Jontain, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Eshtame as FedEx in Uldar. Wonderful, impressive. You're the first to return, Fed Promise. With an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Irvinshire. Helphand will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaimed a Dawn Servant. Thank you, Von Fontaine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have met the requirements of the Feet of Pots. Ready Rock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. Yeah, take the third Chaos Emerald. That makes 3. More Potsworn candidates. Come, come, tell Ready Rock your tales. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Oh ho ho, you are doing well. I expected nothing less of Zaral Jar's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Promise. We must have you apply that Charlian knowledge you so cherish, and arm Taral with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I only wish to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolal is known for its advanced technology, just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliolal to progress to this advanced state? How many years? That's sounding like the plot of Attack on Titan. With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. Dude, they have a starship. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprising and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting, until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Ready Rock is reminded of days long ago. In a time before Tuliolal, there were no pot pacts for the Potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Galul Jar arrived, the families of the grab snatched pleaded with him, so he came to Irvinshire. Mobbies are not a warm-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Galul Jar just wanted to talk. Yeah, that is the Captain Ken Ram, isn't it? Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gulal Jar Jar's words were wise. Joy Smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot pacts. Yes, reason and cleverthink changed Mobby's way of life. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future and the next feat. Why are you smiling? Creep. We should be getting on as well. Bakul Jar Jar never did come back, did he? Do you have a moment for it, promise? Rocco Rock would repay you for a hand helping with Kahe. He brings a tale of the Golden City. Oh? Really, I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between. They lived in golden happiness. A city of eternal bliss. Forever perched above the clouds. Sky City? Everything fashioned from gold, eh? Then just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Are you sure about that? That sounds like Elpis. Excuse me, Rocco Rock. Where did you hear that particular tale? From our long-time Yok Hui friends. They live up in the mountains in Urkopacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. It'll be sad to leave Irvinshire and your Joy Smiles behind. I'm sure I'll see you guys again. Maybe for a tribal society questline, whatever it's bloody called these days. Societal relation. Ay. Right, Alfie. It unsells me Lazarel Jar's even a claimant in the first place. Surely his father cannot condone his violent ambitions. The head of reason is Ready Rock's story. The head of reason in Ready Rock's story sounds so different from the head of Resolve. They share the same body, yet their personalities are wholly distinct. It's like they're twins. The stories describe a place of boundless happiness, but are also rife with dire warnings of seekers who did not return. What are we to make of this? The life there was so good they didn't want to return? These tales raise many questions. Let us hope the giants have answers. Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. Golden mysteries notwithstanding, the village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urkopacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Irvinshire from the west, there's a road that leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. Wait, how are you with the boat ride back? We will never know, eh? Alright. 1, 2... Not that. That. 1, 2... Yeah, we haven't got the final quest line yet. I assume that's still from the MSQ. There's nothing else from it. The Shape of Peace isn't giving me one. When will I get to fly in this beautiful place? Still level 92. This road will take us through the mountains to the Urqupacha Highlands. An exhausting route perhaps, but a straightforward one. We're to meet with the Yak'tel at last. The Highlands are where the Lay of Proof took place, that being Golal Jar Jar's encounter with the Yak'tel. But there's also the stage for the Lay of Ice, where heroes fought the monstrous Valley Garmanda. That sounds like a trial. Oh no, it's going to be like a trust trial, isn't it? We'd have 2 tanks, 2 healers, 3 DPS. 3? No, Erenville's not up. Oh yeah, 3 DPS if we count the cowboy. And they can switch around, so technically, yeah, that could be a thing. Huh. Well, I guess I'll find out. I am most curious to know what the right will demand of us there. We're to meet with the Yak'tel at last. The road will take us through the mountains to Urqupacha Highlands, an exhausting route perhaps, but a straightforward one. Let's go to the second half of an area. Again! Is this voiced? No. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Fed promise. I'm glad I caught you. Red Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something over from the Keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. No, no, no. One of us is going with you. I don't trust this. I don't trust this. I'm eager to continue to the Highlands and meet the Yak'tel face to face. We've heard much about them, but I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I expect giants. That man seemed familiar somehow, but I just can't place him. Knowing Wuk Lamat, she was probably eating sweets behind our backs and forgot to pay the shopkeeper or something equally careless. I think she's changed. He had interesting hair for here. Or should I say... Tonawata? In any case, strange that I've never noticed him while we were in Irvinshire. Something suspicious. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose? Perhaps there were complications. Well, let's wait a little longer. No, we should go see her! This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back to find us? But how? There's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wuk Lamat's sense of direction or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Irvinshire. It was Red Rock who had business with her, yes? So it wasn't a final quest. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I pray not untoward has befallen the third promise. Something's not right, I can feel it. She doesn't seem to be here. I thought Wuk Lamat was just being her usual impulsive self, but now I'm not so certain. Back again so soon? You've come looking for Wuk Lamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Red Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Uh-oh. Then who was that man who came for her? Oh, I thought you'd left already. Where is Lamiti? Is she not with you? You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? What was... Latvow was... Latvow shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable. Yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. She's not getting a stone stolen, is she? Oh, probably. I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Arashina and I should work together at least. The better to facilitate communication between our groups. Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. Come, we should begin our search. What a theme to have after beating a quest. Lost Promise. We're still nowhere near finishing this area, are we? This is most worrisome. If Red Rock hears anything, she will let you know. I guess I'm looking for Wuk Lamat next time. Uh-huh.